your weed delivered. You know I'm feeling ease. I got tons of videos on True Buds TV. But if you want to save $20 and hook your boy up with $20, go to hi.eaze.com/truebuds. Get that discount. Smoke one up.
This is True Buds, that Mary Jane, now we ain't new to this. For my stoners and for my cannabis enthusiasts, never heard a show as good as this. Yeah, number one, it's the best. Bringing in many special guests in the industry of cannabis. Business owners to growers, even artists you know of. So sit back and just roll up the perfect show for my smokers. True Buds.
Yeah, roll one up today. And when you roll your next one up, maybe try some of this GLUEGAR here. Rolling up nice. We got a special guest in the building today. We have Sal from Caligars, Cole in here as well. We were kicking it right before the podcast started, kind of talking about what they got going on. So what's good, man?
Yeah, bro. Well, first of all, I gotta say that intro is pretty nice.
Oh, thanks,
I
man.
love that. Like, it's perfect.
Thanks,
it's like
man.
really kind of the same kind of vibe what we're trying to go with our GLUEGAR here, with our Caligars.
Hell yeah.
You know, the palm trees and all that.
Appreciate
chill
the love,
Cali
man.
life, so.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do with my brand too, is with the just Cali lifestyle, man.
No, definitely. You know, born and raised here, so kind of have to stay true to the to what we were here. You know, in LA, the beauty, the surf.
Yeah, you know it the best, man.
Yeah,
and that's where I'm trying to show my journey a little more from the east to the west to now being out in the Mecca, like we were mentioning earlier.
Yeah,
so I'm just happy to be here, man.
No, we have like similar backgrounds too, kind of on the film, TV industry side.
Yeah, man.
So that's kind of cool. I mean,
mention and go Caligars TV on YouTube. That'll be in the links. All this stuff will be down below too. But man, let's just kind of dive in. What was your first was this the first flagship kind of product, or what was the first one you came out with?
This is the one right here. Yeah, it's the bottle, the 10 mil. But we had a different version of this 10 mil. We had like it was a little weird looking. It had like a black, like different colored caps and everything. But now, I mean, we have 4 flavors. One is the OG flavorless. We got watermelon, blazing berries, and baked vanilla cake as well.
What's your favorite?
Honestly, the berries. The berries just.
If you open it,
yeah, smell it. You can even taste it, and it tastes pretty good.
It's like a doctor's cat. Am I a rookie?
Well, it's kind of childproof. Childproof, man.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You just drip it on your tongue, school?
Taste it a little bit. It's made from plant cells, so.
Damn. That tastes fucking good, bro.
Yeah. So it's made from all types of plants in the world. They make this formula. I guess I'm not too sure how they extract it from it, but it's all different types of plants, and then we kind of do our magic in the kitchen. Well, Cole does. He's my my cook here. So. And, I mean, it was kind of my brainchild, but without Cole, I couldn't really do it. You know, we kind of started trying to get into the industry in different ways. You know, first was I started growing. I was at a grow house for like 7 months or so. Not the legal kind, but I'm over that. No, it's a different path now. I mean, more straight and narrow kind of deal. I mean, that didn't work out, so, like most illegal things.
Yeah.
You know? So...
Yeah, there's always that worry too. Like, oh, it's going so good, but I'm fucking paranoid. Or that's me at least.
Well, living there 7 months, man, I kind of like you have to wonder when the cops are gonna come crashing in or anything, you know.
Yeah,
but
you have like plans. You have your exit strategy. Like, cops come, I'm out this window.
I kind of had
that's the type of shit I do.
I did, but even then, I would have probably broken a leg if I would have done that. It was like a 2-story house. It was like huge lot. I mean, over a couple thousands of plants there. So it was kind of cool, but past that, I mean, I started seeing more on, like, you know, just online on Instagram, exactly what was going on, like, you know, in the weed industry, trying to figure out how we can fit in it, how we can get in. And honestly, just to be honest, I mean, I saw other people doing something similar to this, but I knew we could make it better and just stick better, you know, do a better way of, you know, marketing and promoting and pushing it. And we have. I mean, so far, I mean, we're in like about a year and a couple months now. So, I mean, we've sold over 200,000 units so far.
Fuck yeah. You told me that earlier. I'm like, props to you, man. Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
It's really thanks to being in LA, honestly. Because without being in LA, I mean, the mecca of, you know, cannabis in the world. So, I mean, it's thanks to the distributors that we have and the wholesalers. Those just kind of push our product out there. And now more so, I mean, if you go on Amazon, on Etsy, even our website, Caligars.com. You could find us. Just look up Caligars GLUEGAR, and we're there. We're everywhere.
Okay, so say I was a smoke shop owner or a dispensary owner, and I said, hey, I wanted to kind of sample your shit. Like, you're all cool with just sending out a couple samples? See,
well, we send out a whole jug. We'll send like a jug or two, just try it out, because we're all about really trying to just push our product and put it in more hands, and spread the word of stop smoking spit, kind of the tagline, so it's kind of disgusting. That's kind of you grow up, you rolling up with friends and stuff, and they're kind of just slobbering all over the joint or the black or something. Yeah. So every time I smoked, I was kind of like, you know what? Let me roll it. Yeah. So I could be my spit. I was smoking instead of theirs, and it's just this kind of just made sense to me when I saw it, and I knew I could do it. I could do it that much better. Just push it over the top, improve on it, add some flavor to it for those that like flavor, but and those that don't. This is the natural one. This is the vegan-friendly one. And
this is probably, I feel like, would be my favorite. However, depending on the strain, it would be nice to mix like some berry, like a little lemon haze with some berry.
Yeah,
it's like getting creative with the flavor. Yeah,
I mean, we can do custom ones if people ask for it.
Oh no, I was saying like mixed, like if I had like if I had the flour.
No, I understand.
Oh yeah.
But I was saying, oh shit, if you wanted a special one, I could probably we could make you something. For your show, for your people, for your audience, maybe.
And I could just sell that and figure it. Damn.
Well, you don't have to sell. I mean, you can sell it or give it away or whatever you want to do, bud.
Hell yeah, man.
But for sure, it's a lot of love and passion goes into this. I mean, we've been doing it, grinding day and night for it. So it's kind of good to feel that people are actually enjoying it, actually using it. We get more Instagram followers, more people telling me, I love your stuff. They post pictures up, just more and more every day, and we're like just surprised of where it's been in a year.
And that's the those are the things that like keep me going. Like when people comment on like a podcast or something like, yo, I'm loving what you're doing. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like there's those boosts, man, for me that help keep the hustle going.
Well, bro, I mean, you're doing it right. I mean, this is kind of a cool setup here, and your intro, I'm just telling you that as I'm telling you, that was a good intro. I mean, like I said, I'm coming from a video background. I mean, that's pretty nice, pretty dope.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. So was this was the second product then, or was the
well, the pens kind of came after that. I mean, we could show the pens real quick, and you can see, because a lot of people the bottles, they hold more glue.
Okay, so this has
but so these brush ones, let me show you here.
That's nice. That's
just
nice.
Take the cap off if you can, and then you just squeeze it up. I mean, you have to kind of push it up quite a bit in the first shot because it's kind of in there. But once you do, I mean, it just comes out.
I'm really liking that brush idea. I'm not gonna lie. So
just give me a second. It's still going. There it is. See?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it looks nice. So this was the second one. You made this one, and you're like, let's kind of one up it a little bit, or kind of just a different vibe.
Well, it's just I saw more of a need because people are always out and about, and this is kind of perfect for like on the go.
Because this was the first thing I saw from you guys when I hit you up to I was like, oh damn, I want to get you on the show because this looks dope.
Yeah.
And then I saw maybe it was this one.
Whichever, they're both awesome.
But and then this is random though too, because I saw some posts where you guys have some it's a still picture, but you guys have like the background moving and shit, and I thought that was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that was.
Did you do that in After Effects or something?
There's like an app.
It just looked dope. It made me stop. I was like, oh, because you're scrolling through and all of a sudden the picture's moving in the background. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I was like, that's dope. Dope.
Man. Like they have, I think it's Bazart, Bazaart, something like that. Okay. But that's if you go with that app, man, you could do a lot of cool stuff with it. I mean, I do use Photoshop and a couple.
You guys
things.
Sound like you know the game.
Yeah, man. It's kind of know a lot of things, man. It's kind of a mess up there sometimes, but the craziest ones are always the ones that get remembered, right? So
I like how you said that because that's the truth, man.
Yeah.
And then the third product, was this the third product?
This is the third product. These are the CANNAGAR Kits. Man, let me open this one up so I can show you kind of the inside.
I was watching a couple videos of these, like I said before. You can check them out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to show you the finished product in a second because this shit looks fucking delicious.
Yeah. We have 3 sizes that we're doing right now. This is kind of one of the originals. I wonder if this is the small one here. I think this is the mini gar. Yep, the mini gar. You can see kind of the inside there.
And now when you pack that all in, is it solely pressure holding?
It's pretty much, that's it.
Or do you put any glue or any of the glue in?
No, not until afterwards when you start rolling it up.
Okay, I was like, it looked like it was just pressed so hard together that it stuck.
Well, yeah, like you had the two sides, the molds. You just put them together. I mean, obviously, well, first actually, you actually put this stick with our gar square there. Kind of created that in order for the stick not to fall through. Because honestly, there's other companies that do CANNAGAR kits, but I just thought I could do it better too. Another product I can do better, right?
Oh yeah, man.
I do have some original ideas coming out in the next year or so that we've been working on, but not just yet. But these for sure, the look of it, the style, the feel. We wanted to make it rounder because everything else is kind of square in the industry. So people, when they grab it, it would feel weird.
Yeah, square sounds weird.
It's not. It doesn't feel right in your hand like this. It kind of feels a little better. You see, like it kind of feels right, and you have a groove.
Okay, word. So then,
but let's
So then, people listening right now, I got this container in my hand with the stick coming out for airflow. So then I'd fill this, and then you pack it like that.
Correct. Well, first you got to put these rings on so you can make sure that it doesn't come apart. You have to first put them on.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And then they kind of slide on, but you have to twist it a little bit, and then kind of don't move at all.
Okay, word.
So I kind of created that myself too, and then you could try it out. And all you do now is just put the flower in, and you start packing away. Just
put it right on there.
Perfect.
Do you just leave it? You don't take it off every time, do you, or do you kind of just fill it?
No, you have to take it out. I mean, if you pull it up all the way to the top, I mean, you could leave it.
How much do you think I could? In the different sizes, I know you have this fatty here. In this one, how many grams do you think I could put in there? Is it like a 1-2 gram?
No, that one's up to 4 grams.
Oh yeah, you can really pack that. Fucking
really
serious.
tight, really tight. I mean, and pretty much
clean. This looks fucking clean, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, and that's for yours to keep, bro. So
oh shit,
I'll give you all these, everything.
Get some love today. I'm feeling good right now.
Pack yourself one later on,
man. Yeah, and check out True Buds TV on the YouTube page because I will be making some dope shit.
For sure, I will.
Yeah. So
I mean, that one's the 4 grammer. So then we have the 8 gram here, and then also the ounce. Which is, you can see the difference.
Can I pull this thing out here?
Yeah. If you want to do it, go for it.
Yeah. This
I know you've been anxious.
Yeah. I've been anxious since I saw this thing. Is it cool if I actually take it out?
Yeah, take it out, bro. Feel it. It's really compressed.
Damn. So what I have in my hand right here, for those listening, is you said an ounce of flour.
Correct.
4 grams of.
I think it's 5 grams and 4 grams.
Damn. This is the type of shit you smoke on like. I'd bring this shit to like my brother's wedding or some shit. It's like a celebratory.
You can pass that around to everybody at the wedding and then some.
For real, this shit would burn all night.
About 4 hours, maybe.
It feels like a real
4 or 5.
It feels the texture and everything feels and looks like an actual legit cigar. So shout out to you on that shit, bro.
Well, they're made with woods. Not woods, with tobacco leaves. So you can make it with different ones, and I appreciate it, man.
So so you must use a bunch of leaves on this then. Or
no.
It wasn't that. Oh, damn.
You could use one big leaf. We actually.
Oh, really?
Here, give me a second.
Yeah.
I have. Here we go. It's just a leaf you could buy, man. There's a bunch of different ones now.
Oh, damn. I haven't seen that shit. That's a fatty.
Tobacco leaves are big. If you see?
Oh, damn.
They're big, so you can roll it all up in one take.
Oh, damn.
Unless you're using backwoods or other stuff out
you're
there.
Blowing my mind here because, the biggest... I love Dutch Masters, but
Dutch Masters, okay.
Backwoods go hard, but I've never seen a leaf this big. But it makes sense. It's an actual fucking leaf.
We cut it already, too, so it's like half of it.
It's
a half of that leaf, probably, at this point.
Learning something new every day. I never even knew they were this big, bro.
Yeah, man, they grow. Yeah, they grow huge, pretty big. Yeah. So that's why they're.
Damn,
business.
Damn, dude.
This one smells pretty nice because it has kind of some flavor into it.
Fuck yeah.
But besides that, in this, our glue sticks this pretty well. It sticks hemp wraps. It sticks all types of papers, all types of tobacco wraps. Swishers or stuff like that.
And that makes perfect sense too, because those are the ones that swishers and your other ones like this white owls. Like I feel like they stick just a little better than the leaves. But that's why this product is amazing. And it would work great for a white owl or swisher, don't get me wrong. But when I'm rolling up Backwoods or even Dutch Masters, that's when I have the Dutch Master leaf and I'm like licking that shit, like full on tongue on the leaf. I'm like, what am I? And then it hits I'm just like, there's been so many times in my life when I'm doing it, I'm like, what am I doing right now?
Doesn't it get to your head too? Because all the tobacco when you're licking it, it's like gonna get you lightheaded.
Buzzing out.
Yeah, you're already pretty stoned without being stoned. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we created this. You know, you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to lick those leaves and kind of get headaches from it.
Fuck that.
You rather just smoke it and enjoy. You know.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, man. I'm loving what you got going on, man.
yeah, bro. I mean, we're gonna come out with a new flavor this year too. So
Oh yeah.
just you know, check us out in a month or so. We'll be able
Okay.
to do that. Yeah, we also I don't know if there's any wholesalers or distributors out there, but we are going to Champs Trade Show, which is like one of the biggest conventions for the cannabis industry
Okay, shit.
or alternative.
Can you tell me a little more about that? I'm not.
The Champs Trade Show?
Yeah.
It's where everybody in the canna industry, you know, smoke shops, liquor stores, distributors, they all go there to kind of meet up. You know, just a convention. It's a convention.
Okay. Cool.
for
Is that here in
this
LA?
No, it's in Vegas.
Oh, not bad. Not too bad.
No, it's gonna be our second time. So we went last year. Yeah,
That was a good time last time.
yeah,
good.
no, for sure.
So you have a little
It's-
booth set up?
We'll be there 525, booth 525.
525. Okay, word.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys get a chance to get in there. If you know someone that gets you tickets, and go for it. You know, meet us up. You know, talk to us. Tell us you saw us here.
Fuck yeah. So you just go buy. I could just go buy tickets online and.
Not really.
Oh, so it sound like the way you said it sounded
I was gonna
harder
say,
than that. Yeah.
That's why I said you need to know somebody like a distributor, a wholesaler, or a store, like a shop, someone that can get you tickets because it kind of it's not for the public. It's for
Business. Yeah. that
business
makes
to
sense.
business.
Yeah.
Kinda,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's what we're trying to do. I mean, if you want to check us out, we're more online than anything. So
Do you do other trade shows or not necessarily trade shows, but events that people? I saw you did a High Times thing. Am I mistaken?
no, yeah, we did. We did last
Yeah.
year as well. We went up north to the High Times Festival up there, like near. I think you remember what was it called? Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento. So we were trying to go down to L.A. We're going to LA this year, so we'll be down there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of not sure when that is because
Yeah.
High Times kind of it's a little tough to get a
Yeah, the whole thing.
straight answer
I
from
haven't
them.
been to one, but the whole thing that was interesting to me with High Times was this past year
Mhm.
when they started doing their private stock or whatever.
I don't know about that. What is that?
Yeah, they had like celebrities and stuff signing on for like, oh, get high. Maybe it's public now, but like, oh, get High Times stock before it goes public.
Oh, the stock, like
Yeah,
the stock market.
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
got
So
you.
I was just.
I actually got some.
Oh, so did it pan out? How's it been?
I mean,
If you don't mind me asking.
I actually haven't seen it. I just kind of purchased it.
Yeah,
I got like a good amount and just kind of. I mean, it's the stock market. You got to wait. You can't just I know
Yeah.
they're coming out with stores. Did you know that? High Times.
Oh shit.
They're coming out with their own cannabis stores in LA and in Vegas. Like the first, that's where they're gonna
I
open
didn't
them
know
up
that,
first.
and I would support them because like
Definitely.
I mean, High Times I
Definitely
feel
will.
like has been doing this shit. I mean, before I was fucking born probably, but like they were always
Yeah.
somebody that I could be like, oh damn, like High Times is doing it right. I feel like High Times could be the better Medman.
True. Yeah, men.
Yeah,
No comment on them.
I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, like, or people, my friends and stuff that come out of town, like, oh, because everybody hears it. That's
Mhm.
not, doesn't
From
have
LA.
dispensaries all over. I'm like, oh, let's go to MedMen. I'm like, check it out once, and then you probably won't want to go back.
True. Too true, man.
Not trying to bash it, but that's just my opinion. There's so many other better places out there,
There
and
is.
I've had a bunch of people on this podcast actually talk about the terp market, that's going on.
Terps. What do you mean? What's going on?
It's in LA every Thursday, and they have a smaller one on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a flea market for weed. So you can just go buy your flower at a really reasonable price
Oh.
instead of going to dispensaries. It's like a swap meet.
Is that legal though? Maybe not too
I don't
much,
know.
but
I don't know, but I've had a bunch of people here who go to there every week.
there's
And they swear by it. I haven't been yet.
Well, there's a lot of those out and about all the time. We actually went to a couple to try and push our stuff, and they weren't legal. For sure, weren't legal. But we kind of didn't. We just kind of didn't go to those anymore because they weren't panning out that well. Maybe the one you're talking about probably is better. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you, apart from California, is there a state maybe or like a region that purchases the most of your product?
oh, I can't say I have to pass that one to Cole. Do you know?
I know it's a hard one
He's
because
the
it's all
he's
like
the business side.
yeah.
I'm more face.
We get a lot in Denver.
A lot of Denver product. Nice.
Pretty much north and south. And we shipped a lot to
Yeah.
Texas as well.
I was
Yeah.
hoping you would say that because I went on my analytics on YouTube the other day, and I was fucking blown away by how many people from Texas are watching my shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm
That's
like,
cool.
this is a fucking awesome market, and the fact that Cole said that makes perfect sense. Is like, damn, like Texans are taking in some content, taking a lot of weed. I'm ready for it. When that shit goes recreational there, I think shit's gonna get fucking crazy.
I don't doubt it. I mean, what else is there to do out in Texas besides shoot guns and drink beer and smoke some weed, man?
Yeah, for real. And I feel like Texas is like,
I'm sure there's more to it.
and I hear about Austin, and like everybody talks it up so much.
Yeah,
Which is just cool. Everybody's like, I love Texas. Texas is awesome. I was like, cool.
Well, are they saying Texas just like Austin's a city and that's cool, and the rest of Texas is kind of more desert
I don't
and
even
farmland?
know. I drove through because I made the road trip from Kansas to Cali twice. It was cool. Those are my favorite roads, even though the roads, they're 75-mile-an-hour speed limits on these highways, and they're 1-lane roads.
Oh, wow.
So you're fucking flying, or at least what I took, I forget the highway, but you're flying by people, and I'm not used to that being out here or Jersey even.
Yeah.
It's, you have 5 lanes and shit, and it's just like, I'm like,
kinda
damn.
dangerous.
I'm like, this people, I hope are fucking.
Yeah, man. I mean, just be careful next time.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah, I was
that. And they all have the big trucks and just.
There's huge trucks. I'm in my little Honda Civic. Like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, they could really just kind of go over you and they can keep going, just speed bump.
Just some guy in a Civic. We got it.
They're probably aiming for you too.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
But man, that's cool though. I mean,
Yeah,
Texas is nice.
I feel like seeing your guys' product and seeing, like, I feel like it would make sense for every smoke shop and dispensary to have this on their shelves. It couldn't hurt,
Definitely.
right? Like,
Of course, yeah. I mean, and actually, recently, more and more smoke shops are hitting us up instead of us hitting them up, and it's because of the demand. I guess people are out there like knowing about it and telling their smoke shops to come and hit us up.
like, you got that GLUEGAR? They're like, what? And they're like, get that shit.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird name, right? GLUEGAR, but it's more like gar, like
It's memorable.
cigar, CANNAGAR.
Yeah.
So the gar, kind of. Actually, we is Caligars. Try to go with that whole trend, even the gar kits. Make your own CANNAGAR. It's the gimmick, Just trying to push it, trying to make it.
It's
way.
clean though. Like, from everything you guys have, from your packaging to your lettering on your label to
You like it?
the little taste I had of that blueberry got me.
It's berries, mixed berries.
Oh, mixed berries.
So it does probably have blueberry in it, but yeah, I love it, everything.
What's your favorite berry?
Strawberry.
I would have to agree with you.
Yeah,
Followed by raspberry.
raspberries are good. Well, I like raspberry iced tea. That's always good. I like sweet and tart, kind of above.
Nice.
Nice. Not too bad.
Not too bad, huh?
No, I mean, and you have so many choices out here in LA, anyways. So
Yeah, I'm just pumped. So you mostly roll blunts then? Or what's your preferred, or I should ask you, how often do you smoke? What do you like to smoke?
I like smoking indica mostly.
Yeah.
Just stronger, the freshest buds they can find. And and I should go more to the non-legal shops and the legal shops because they always have the fresher stuff.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's the fucking truth, dude.
Like if you're in LA, you should really go to the non-legal ones first before they take them out because they always have the freshest stuff, the bombest stuff. I mean, it's kind of like they cut it, they dry it, they're in the shops versus legal shops. It's kind of, that's one thing I kind of don't like. It's that they cut it, they dry it, it sits somewhere for a while until it gets tested. Then it goes sit somewhere else for a while, and then it goes to the shop, and then you get it.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like
it's too damn long. And that's what I tell people on my channel and shit. I'm like, I love California, everything it has going on, but for dispensaries and even delivery services, I usually fuck with them when I'm buying my edibles and if I'm buying vapes. I'll buy flour every now and then from a delivery service, but it's like when you can go get it for a third of the price and a better product.
So true. I mean, that's kind of what sucks about it, though, for all these legal shops. But it's because it's just all the red tape now.
Yeah,
it's too much red tape. I know everybody wants it to be legal, and it's cool. It's illegal, but so not cool because of the quality now. I feel that's just gone down.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, that's where I'd rather just grow myself.
And that's where for ease, when I order, like, if I do order flour, I'll usually order the Old Pal.
Old Pal?
It's just like some outdoor decent nug.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's nothing like crazy, like it's not even, it's just some decent outdoor bud. So it's like, but like it's good for rolling up. Like I would roll up a fat blunt of it and use the GLUEGAR on it, but yeah, it's crazy though. Like I wonder when it's going to change. Like when I feel like you should be able to go to the dispensary and be able to get the best shit.
And fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
More than things fresh, man. I don't even care if it's the best. I mean, as long as it's fresh, because too many times, I get the dry stuff and it's like, this is why I don't come back. This is why I don't come back. And I mean, it's not cool going to the non-legal ones, but I mean, it's the quality is better.
Yeah.
But like I agree with what you're saying though, like the edibles or vapes or whatever may go to the legal shop because at least there, you know what you're getting. It's not something tainted or in some way or another. Because I could tell you from experience that when people make wax out of their bud, a lot of the times they do it because they messed up that harvest. They either put some nasty shit in it or it just came out really boof, man. So, and they'll press that and then they'll sell it for a high number price and then they distill it. You know, they have the distillate in there too. So they distill it so much that it's all liquidy. It's just terrible, man. I can't like explain to that, how much kind of don't do vapes or edibles at non-legal ones for sure. But the bud, go for it. Go nuts. Enjoy.
No, we're on the same page there.
Yeah.
And it just makes sense. It's
does,
it's pretty. If you smoke or you kind of know what's going on, it's kind of apparent, I feel like.
Yeah.
But that's where I was saying, like, MedMen for the average Joe who's never smoked weed before, I see how MedMen or places like that are appealing.
No, that's definitely good for them.
Yeah. It's like, it seems so commercial. It seems so, like, welcoming in a way.
True.
But every dispensary I've been to has been welcome to me. Shit.
Oh, definitely, man. Like I remember when I first went into a dispensary when I was younger. I mean, they had free bud to smoke right then and there, and like a place in the back, and you could hang out.
Damn.
And people were hanging out, and we're just smoking, all of us. First time ever was actually on Venice Beach, like up like Muscle Beach. Where all the muscle guys.
Yeah. That was the first dispensary I've been to. Was Green Goddess.
Green Goddess. They might have. It was probably something different, but it was the one right in front of it. Like,
it was actually on the Strand area right there across from Muscle Beach.
Well, that's why it was like upstairs. Or was
okay, I hadn't been to there. No, I've been like a block behind it.
Okay, so somewhere a little else. Okay, yeah, but those were awesome. Those were good times because
Venice Beach is awesome, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't been in a couple months. I'm way past due to just.
Same here, man. Same here. I used to go like every month, at least once a month when growing up. I mean, born and raised here. I mean, kind of, it's a pretty awesome place. I always had a joke. It's like when you're at Venice. Like when you get there, when you smell the piss and the weed.
Well, it's funny you said it because I was just about to say the weed part, but the piss is true too.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of piss everywhere.
I love going there too with people who aren't from here. Like I'm not from here, but like I'll bring my family there when they visit, and they're like it smelled like weed all day. I'm like, I know, I love this shit. Like, it's fucking awesome. So
everybody's smoking now.
Yeah. When was the first, or it doesn't have to be specific, but when you were talking about the dispensary experience, like how long ago was that, would you say, the first?
Wow. Probably 18, bro, like 12, 13 years ago.
So you went in and got the old medical card and everything? It
was actually on February 15th, and I remember that because the law, or at least like I guess the code is SB 215 or something 420 SB 215. I think it's something in there, somewhere there. It was like those two magic numbers, and I'm like, today's 215. I'm like, it's kind of rare. Like if you look it up, you see what I mean.
Well, I know what you're saying. I've heard, I know about 215, but I never thought about it in terms of a date.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just kind of
that's awesome. Yeah,
it was lucky they just landed on that, and we were like, me and my buddy were just stoked about it. And
so do you? Cool. I've talked to some people too on this podcast who also think that before it went recreational and it was medicinal and you had to get your card, that all around the quality was better at the dispensaries. Would you?
Definitely.
Yeah, you would agree with that?
Definitely. Yeah, the medical dispensary is the best because not only did you have like good growers going to, and these shops, I mean, they had the best, but also it was kind of, it was regulated too because it's medical. It was medical, and now recreational is kind of killed it a little bit. I mean, even back then, you just go get your medical card and go to a shop.
$40, $30.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Well, first time I spent was more like 180.
Oh, damn. See, I came later. I still came in time though to get a couple cards, which I'm happy I had that experience to.
Nice.
Have the cards.
Oh, you did, yeah, because you had to. Yeah, it was barely last a year. Or so.
Yeah, it was like a couple years ago. I got them, and then I got it renewed, and then. But yeah, we go to the stores. The prices were better. The weed was better. Then it became recreational, and I'm like,
they didn't tax it. And now he's in medical shops because of buddies that still grow. They would just go into the shops and be like, here, we got this, and they would sell it to them. So you could make some money if you had good bud and make a name for yourself. That's kind of why a lot of these bud companies now are big, and or at least they're doing well in the legal side because they were kind of in the illegal side first, and they kind of started that way, and that was kind of the way. That was the best way to do it because now if you try and start now,
you're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a lot of backing, a lot of money.
You gotta have some serious money.
Yeah, definitely. But
And that's why it's awesome what you're doing here, is because it's any state can, anybody in the world, or I shouldn't say, but I think anybody in the world can buy these, right? It's all good.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just an accessory, like we were saying earlier. It's not. So
it's not a product.
That's smart.
It's not bud. It's just pure. The glue is just plant cells, and some water and our method.
People could be rolling up CBD flower in a state where weed is illegal and using the GLUEGAR, and they'll be all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you guys want to give it a shot? Go for it. Hit us up. We will even send out samples if people want to take some samples.
That's fine. And I think that how chill you are with that says a lot. We're willing to send out samples to show you how legit our shit is. Whereas I feel like if somebody was like, "Oh, will you send out samples?" Like, well, you have to pay for what you know what I mean? Like,
no. That's
and
not
even
us.
if people had to pay for shipping, I understand that. Like,
even that we cover it.
Oh,
we're too cool like that sometimes. Maybe I should have been. My partner kind of gets mad at me sometimes, but I feel like it's really, you put it out there. It's gonna return. It's gonna return tenfold. The same thing with positive energy, good vibes. You gotta just get it out there, and then it'll come back. It's just, you gotta just put your time and your work into it, bro. Like anything, like your podcast. I'm sure one day, we're gonna look back into this, and you're gonna be huge in the cannabis industry. I don't doubt it.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, we'll be on episode couple. Yeah, we're on 1,000, having Caligars back and Caligars back.
You promise?
Check out this. Yeah, let's go.
1,000.
Okay, number 1,000. Yeah,
1,000 will be back here.
Yeah.
Even if you bring other people, if I'm here only 5 minutes, I'm cool with that, man. But
hell yeah,
you
man.
Said it.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody.
He
said it.
I said it.
He said it.
Came from my mouth.
He said it. That guy.
For real, no, I appreciate that, man. But that. And that's kind of the reason behind what I'm doing with the name, even the True Buds, is trying to keep it true and real with people. Is like, there's so many people who, I know you said there's other people probably who made stuff, but it's like, they're probably not as real, man. And that's and I feel like that's not even going out on a limb. I feel like that's just being real.
You know what, man? I won't put out any names, but definitely lots and lots of people have told us that same thing. There's been distributors that have dealt with others, and they're like, they don't want to deal with them anymore because of their attitudes, because of the way they are. But also a lot of people have told us that our glue is the best. And I'm not just tooting my own horn there, but I really believe in it. We did, these are probably batched like 100 before we kind of got it perfect. Before actually my cook Cole, my business partner, he found out the way just to do it right and make it stick right. So that's why the GLUEGAR kind of.
And you gave me an idea for an interesting piece of content would be actually to line some of these another brand or two up to the GLUEGAR and get like people's honest opinions. Yeah,
spread it. Give it to people. I'm telling you. I stand behind our work, our product here.
I can tell it. That's the most important part. It's like,
if there's a problem with it, tell us. We'll make it right. We'll send you a fresh batch, because sometimes some of this stuff, like anything, it goes bad over time, especially if you open it. Best thing to do is keep it in a cool place. But if anything, let us know. We'll make it right.
Fuck yeah, man.
No cost to you or any,
Oh yeah, man. You guys believe in what you're doing. Which is, if you don't have that, what do you have? It's like shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. It's the honor.
So the first time, like when you tested your first, when you used it for the first time, and you guys were smoking, did you guys was there like a moment you guys had, like when you were just like, fuck yeah?
Yeah, honestly, we had a couple, like I said, we had several other batches. So the first time it was sticking and it was working well, we were pretty excited. We were like, okay, this works. And then we started selling some, and then we're like, we could make it better. And we did. We made it way better. And the second time when he did his magic, it came out even better, even stickier, even just held a lot better. We were excited then. We sparked one up, obviously, right away. And
fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was good, man. It's more, things like this, kind of, you look back on it, you don't realize it until it's kind of in the past.
Yeah.
Kind of like, damn, that was a momentous moment, occasion there.
Yeah, you look back, and then that's why I ask, because there's still those memorable moments where you have those it's like you have that first smoke or your first couple batches, and you hit it right, and it's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what was my little bro and I used to build motorized bicycles,
mm-hmm.
and then we had our first 2 up and running, and then we're driving on the streets looking at each other, just laughing our asses off. And like I'll remember that moment till I die because it was so big to us. Like
That's awesome.
yeah, like and that's what it reminds me of with what you guys are doing
Well,
here.
you created something, you know.
Yeah.
You made something out of just parts and pieces and things that didn't exist.
Yeah.
I mean, you made this thing, and it's kind of, you know, it's an art piece. I say anything you create with your hands, it's art. No matter what it is, a house, a floor, you know, the glue, your bike. I mean, it's art, bro. I mean, and it's beautiful. I mean,
And I agree with you. And I'm on the same note where I believe, honestly, too, that everybody's an artist. Like,
exactly.
I have
yeah.
a brother who's an accountant, and I tell him, I'm like, dude, you're an artist with numbers, bro. Like,
True.
you know, like,
Yeah, mathematicians and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
It's like everybody's got their own thing going on, man.
True. It's just the way you use it, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has it in them, but if they don't use it, obviously, I mean, life kind of just gets you down and brings you down. But don't let it. You can't let it.
Yeah.
Smoke some weed, get creative, get into it, man.
Get
You
on
know,
it,
roll
hell
up,
yeah.
put some glue on
Yeah,
it, and just
fuck yeah.
smoke it. Don't smoke spit.
I'm
bro.
ready. I also think, too, though, this, like, if you had this in shops, this shit would sell off the shelves.
CANNAGARs?
Like
yeah,
this big,
man.
though. I've never seen anything like
One
that.
ounce? I mean,
Like,
those
it's
be
like-
expensive, though.
Yeah, like $300 party favor.
Fuck, more than that, bro. Because you got to think about, like, you got 4 grams of wax in there. The time to kind of press it down,
True
it takes
that.
some time.
What do you think would be reasonable? 500?
I mean,
Or you could do
almost
half the size. People would
like
still buy
5.
it, right?
Well, yeah, we have some. I mean, here's a smaller one. You know, a little one.
This reminds me of the
You
Al
can keep that
Capones
one,
I used to
too.
smoke.
That's yours.
Oh, shit. Getting hooked up today. This is the most I've ever got hooked up on a podcast.
Well, here, you know, it's not over. Here's a hemp one.
Oh,
You can keep that one too, bro.
Shit, bro. Damn.
And this is some good bud. It's I
Damn.
think of some cookies. Like
homies are
OG? No, it was an
fucking
OG.
Dude,
Triple X OG. Crossed with cookies. Yeah.
yeah, like you guys are doing it right with everything be able to go to everywhere, but like this is also, bro, I've seen some people kind of do similar stuff, but like I would buy the fuck out of this, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
This is perfect. You don't have to worry about shit. It's already rolled.
no,
Perfect airflow. Fucking. So this one has a coating on the outside too. Huh?
That's the wax.
That's the wax.
The wax kind of goes through the paper a little bit, and you can see it. But that's just hemp wrap. It's a good hemp wrap.
Damn, I'm fucking pumped up right now.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah,
Smoke
I'll
it tonight.
definitely.
Smoke with some friends.
Fuck
'Cause
yeah, I'll
you
be
can't-
smoking these with friends, and I'm definitely gonna smoke. Probably smoke one on a video, like I said, make some videos, man.
Yeah, go for it.
About
I
your
would say
guys'
smoke
stuff.
the little one on the video and the bigger one with some friends.
Share with some friends and shot. Yeah, fuck
Because
yeah.
that one will probably take about 2 hours
Yeah,
or so.
Which is you can tell too. It's
Dude, it's you feel it. You feel the
yeah,
density.
it's dense.
In it.
It's
Yeah.
fucking dense, and that's where it's like I would be worried, like, oh, it's too dense, but the airflow's there.
Yeah, that's what the stick's
it's
for.
like okay, it was fucking on point.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah,
that's good, man. It's good stuff.
So in 2020, I know you said you're coming out with a new flavor.
Yes,
You got some cool events coming up. Anything else you got?
I mean,
cracking that
so
you're excited
far, I mean,
about?
we kind of take it, you know, moment by moment.
Sure.
Trying to not plan too much ahead, just because honestly, the cash flow, it's what comes in, we put out. We don't really pay ourselves. We all put it all back to the company.
Fuck yeah.
We have our day job, which we both work at the same place, and then we go home where we live at the same place and do the business. So we kind of see each other
yeah.
24/7.
That's fucking awesome though.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for the business, but it's also sometimes, you know, sometimes it gets a little too much for both of us, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
You know?
all day, every day. It's like everybody needs a
Yeah.
little step back, huh? It's like
It is, man. It's just that. But I mean, we're you know, we're good buddies, man. We're best buddies, you know.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I couldn't do this with anyone else, really. Honestly, anyone else, they probably would have flaked on me by
see,
now.
and that's where I've had trouble. I've worked and had a bunch of people on my channel and podcast aside, just on the YouTube side, and people. It's like, to your point, it's so hard to find somebody that has an equal ambition and hunger for what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
so
so true.
that's why I fucking love that you guys have the connection, because I've met people who are really psyched, really stoked, want to work together, and then 2 weeks later, it's like pulling teeth trying to fucking make something happen.
Yeah.
To your point,
No,
you know, it's like,
Yeah.
so it's just like that's why I've kind of stuck solo, but I'm still waiting and looking for somebody who's like really hungry, who I can kind of work with, and
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
you need someone. It's just, you got to build your group. You got to
Yeah.
build your people. And it's a slow process, man, because you got to find out who you trust, who's reliable, and who's actually, like you said, hungry for it. So I mean, I know you'll find someone who's just gotta.
Have you had any other people in your guys' space, or has it always been you two? Have you ever tried to bring anybody else in?
We have. There's been a couple people, but like I said, kind of didn't stick around because they wanted just the quick buck, and it's kind of not what we're trying to go for. And that's why I feel like, as a company too, like compared to the other glue companies, everybody's just trying to make that quick buck, but we're trying to grow a brand. We're trying to grow, just ourselves and then what we offer for people. That's why we offer probably the lowest price of glue around, as well as just kind of like the best quality of it too.
That's hard to beat right there. It reminds me of that American Gangster when he brings in that dope Blue Dream. Have you ever seen American Gangster with Denzel Washington?
I have. It's been a while.
Everybody else is selling dope, and then he brings in the best pure product for the cheapest price.
Okay,
and it's called Blue Dream or something like that, whatever the name is. But he just undercuts everybody, which is like if you have the best product,
there it goes. Sorry.
That's my bad. If you have the best product though and the best price, it's fucking a no-brainer.
Definitely. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why I feel like we're moving a lot more online and people want our stuff because, like I told you, there's a lot of people that tell us the same thing. Even some of our wholesalers, they tell their customers, which are liquor stores, which means that people are telling these liquor store owners, the wholesalers telling us.
I didn't even think about the liquor store game because they always got a fat selection.
Oh yeah, they do. But we got a lot of liquor stores out in LA, so if you go around, you probably see our stuff somewhere.
Fuck
no
yeah,
doubt.
Man.
So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So in those, you said a lot of more people are contacting you, but from the like jump, were you rolling in, kind of just cold calling like dispensaries or alcohol stores, like get some big, hey, maybe.
Well, that's actually a funny story because, I mean, I was going through Instagram and I saw how like these other companies were going store to store, and so I'm like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So we went out one Saturday, kind of just went to a couple shops, I think like 3 or 4. We went to like a smoke shop, to 2 and like two liquor stores, and they kind of all said no, and we were just like, screw this, like let's go to the distributors and the wholesalers. Let's just go straight to them. They'll get it, and hopefully, and then they'll sell it for us, and we'll just get out there quicker because the point of it is just spread our message, spread the good word of GLUEGAR.
And anybody who uses Amazon all the time, like my ass, I need to start supporting other people more. But if you're on Amazon, GLUEGARS on Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, you go on there. We're there if that's what your preference is. But I would say go to our website, Caligars.
Yes,
get it $1 cheaper.
Oh, nice.
Because Amazon charges fees, and we can't make money if we, especially since we're at our lowest price, like
Caligars.com. Get it right there.
Exactly.
And that's the key, is getting the traffic all to the site. But that's still cool though that you're hustling. You're hitting every angle.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't leave anything out nowadays, I mean, it's especially for this kind of products. More and more so, like people go to smoke shops or liquor stores to buy tobacco or leaves or hemp wraps, and now they could go and get our glue as well. If you have a smoke shop, tell them you need some of this. Tell them to hit us up.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm actually about to do what we were talking about a second ago and start getting more in like person to person, face to face.
Yeah.
Even though, like you said, I know it can be fucking annoying and you're dealing with a lot of rejection, but
definitely
you never know, man. Because the fact of the matter too is, and you guys were saying earlier, you've done a lot of video content for legit, corporations and businesses.
We do, yeah.
But that's why I came into space too. Is that's where I see everybody's kind of, a lot of these bigger companies especially are lacking with content.
Yeah.
A lot of, you know what I mean? Like, and it's hard because it's a weird place to do marketing in the cannabis space, and you can't put ad bucks on, but you can get influencers and you can do this, or you could do podcasts, but it's like that's kind of the hole I'm trying to fill with people who want to get their stuff out there.
Yeah.
And it's like it's weird though.
It makes sense. I mean, because like you're saying, Instagram, Facebook, they don't allow our stuff to kind of, you can't promote it. Like I've tried and they keep flagging it and they're like, nope, you can't do that. So I totally understand. Like this is definitely a great venue, doing this. Also, social influencers. We have a lot of social influencers now, and honestly, we don't even pay them. We just give them free glue and they're happy with it. Because they love the product and they're happy to spread the word of it, the message. And
man.
Spread the product.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing too. And that's what I've realized so much with this podcast is that like you have cool people on and they share it with their group of friends and things just keep snowballing. You know,
Yeah.
just one episode at a time, video at a time, person at a time, influencer at a time. It's just
Exactly.
they reach their circle, and it's just really cool the way.
Yeah, no, it's the only way to do it nowadays too, especially since everything's niche.
And with the Facebook thing, I will say something interesting. I interviewed my last podcast I dropped was Billy Anderson's a stand-up comedian, pardon me, and he has it's called the Gateway Show, and comics go on. They do a sober set, they get really high, and then they do a stone set.
Yeah,
but he does all the sales through Facebook still, and he's able to promote it on Facebook because he's running it as an event.
okay.
So there might be a way for you to, because that's where
It's an event.
like, but
Yeah.
not necessarily an event, but you're still kind of an accessory. So I think there's could be kind of some loopholes. Maybe I kind of
I've tried it a bunch of times, bro.
I wrote
Like,
off Facebook a while ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, it's Instagram. I mean, Facebook owns
Yeah,
Instagram,
yeah.
so you can't really post on Instagram without posting on Facebook. I think the whole thing with that.
Which is kind of crazy. Like
Dumb.
you've tried to run an ad that just says like Caligars, and it won't let you.
Yeah, I mean the bottle and just put Caligars, and I mean I guess the bottle maybe because it says rolling glue.
But
I don't know.
To your point, though, it's probably better to send out some free product to people who actually really want it,
Yeah,
as opposed to driving ads in front of people who don't necessarily want it.
true, but I mean,
But it'd be nice.
yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It's just
having the option would be fucking.
I don't
nice.
understand why Instagram's even doing that. Like Facebook and all of them, probably because they're own.
Well, and the thing is, like, I don't want to understand it. I could understand it for like actual people selling weed. That's not
Yeah,
legal
Yeah.
all over. But for products like yours, you're not selling weed. You're selling accessories. Like, you should be able to post as many ads. You should be able to give them as much money as you want.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
true, too true.
That's
but
yeah. You know what I mean? But I feel you. It's
I know a couple other companies that like being going to these trade shows. We met other companies that they can't do the same thing, and they do like pipes or what is it like pokers or stuff. Just accessories too. Just normal accessories. No one can do it. It's just what can you do?
Have you ever had another glue company like hate on you,
Or
or not hate on you, but like kind of like start a little beef?
not really. I mean, there was one like crazy message in the beginning of this whole thing. They kind of just like they were gonna kick our ass or kill us or something crazy. I forget what it was exactly said. Yeah,
Oh, so like some legit psycho shit.
yeah. It was like they were mad for some reason, but I mean, never really understood why. I mean, we just kind of ignored it. We didn't even try to respond because that's what they want.
Yeah, people get mad when they see people like you guys making moves.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done it too. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, everybody could do it. There's a bunch of market, man, and there's a lot of customers out there for everybody. That's also how we see it. It's like, yeah, we have another glue. There's other companies. It's like, it's fine. It's just,
But
we want to be the first one out there for sure, but it's
but
cool. There's
yeah,
competition.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And
cool.
you show that you're the best. And with like what you're saying too is like you guys pour all your resources back into creating the best shit.
Correct.
It's not like you're like, oh, let's fucking make as many sales as we can and pocket this and just kind of
No.
keep doing whatever product we can. You guys are reinvesting in the business
Correct.
and hustling all day, every night to bring the best product for the
Yeah.
best price. So
Yeah, we try, man. We try, and we were like I said, we're trying to come out with new products, kind of new cool little ideas, man. Like I want to say it, but I don't want to. Because then it's not ready yet.
just putting it out a little bit though. I like
Yeah.
that. Just a little.
It's gonna be fun. It's more of like a fun accessory
Okay.
versus like something that you want or need. I mean, something you need is more of something you want for sure. Like I feel like you need this, but yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna be good, man. I'll bring it on. And I'll
Nice,
show it
man.
to you.
My
Give you
head's
some-
going crazy here. I'm like, what is it? What's going?
It's just one of many, man. One of many.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I'm an idea man. Always kind of have weird, crazy ideas. I'm
Now-
also working on a bunch of other things myself, man. Still creative, Can't just be this stuff. I have other things. We're trying to do a podcast, trying to do a YouTube channel. I'm trying to do a video game, write a
damn.
write a movie, write a couple of TV shows, and it's still so much
I
stuff,
feel
man.
you.
Like you got to keep creative, keep going.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm doing some movie writing myself. I'd like
Nice.
to talk more later about the video game because I have a buddy who's really, really into video games and he's
Yeah.
trying to come more on into that game.
Okay.
And he could actually be somebody who could be a potential investor.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Well, is he trying to invest or he makes them, or he's a creative?
He loves them. He's in finance right now.
Okay.
But he doesn't like his job. He smokes weed every day. He
Nice.
loves video games.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to keep pushing him. Like, dude, do video games.
Yeah.
But he's like, he's the dude who, if he saw something right, I think he would put a little back in and kind of think something was dope. But
Well, I mean, what I'm kind of creating is like a little kind of more Super Mario style game. I call it Pickle Run.
okay.
Pickle Run. So it's kind of playing on what Pickle Rick was, but Rick and Morty.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, everybody knows Rick
so
and Morty.
you
But it's not that. It's
do you actually program the game?
I'm programming it now.
Oh shit.
Well, there's this app. Well, there's like this whole program basically that allows you to do it pretty easily. Well, not easily, but
Yeah, I was like,
easier than
talking
before.
to me, that sounds hard, bro.
Easier than before.
Yeah.
I like to learn new stuff, man. Like it's kind of this stuff. You know how this came about? I mean, I had to learn how to do CAD. You know what CAD is?
Yeah.
3D printing. Yeah, I had to learn it, and I created this.
I'm gonna show this to my little brother because that's what he's doing right now is like industrial design.
Okay.
And he does a lot of woodworking too, but he'd love to see.
Yeah, I mean, go for it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yours.
That's all. Fuck
Well,
yeah,
he's
bro.
gonna take it and make his own, and
No. He's not like he
I'm
likes to
kidding,
smoke
that's
every
fine.
now and then, but he's not like. He's really passionate about like woodworking and everything, so
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what he makes, but he's really talented with his hands and on CAD too, so
nice.
it'll be interesting to see what he does. You know,
Okay.
I have 7 brothers and sisters, so they're all on their own level, but they're all creative too, like I was saying earlier. Even
Yeah.
the accountant, and my bro who's an accountant picked up the guitar like 5 years ago and just fucking crushed it.
Oh wow.
An accountant, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here, bro? You're making me feel fucking stupid over here.
He's a musician, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he help you make the intro?
No, I got this off Fiverr, bro.
Oh, okay. So someone made those.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Burton M6. I have another 60-second clip on my True Buds TV channel,
Okay.
and he did a hip hop song, and he crushed it. And I was like, oh fuck! And I was getting tons of comments like, oh, who made this song? Could I download it? Is there a full song? It was only 60 seconds,
Yeah.
but I was just getting a lot of comments saying like, oh, I'm feeling this. I'm like, what? If it ain't broke, don't
Yeah.
fix it. So I had him do another little intro for the True Buds show.
That's a
So-
good call, man.
So yeah, it's really chill. He hooked it up, man, and that's the cool thing about Fiverr. Like,
Mm.
a lot of times you get what you pay for with that shit. I bought some logos that are whack that I never used, but I did for.
That's where I got
I
this
think-
logo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's solid though.
I had this in my head. I told him exactly this, and he did it, and it was perfect. It was like that's exactly what I wanted.
Fuck yeah,
Thank you.
hell yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at $30 or something.
yeah, and that's
Wasn't
where
that
like,
much.
and that's what blew my mind with the first. I think this cost me like $60, $70.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
And he would shoot a whole video with him rapping it for like 80 or 100, which I
Yeah.
didn't need. But I was like, that's cool that he's willing to go shoot a video to the whole song. He just, I don't know, Fiverr's.
Oh, really? Okay. He
And that-
did?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
I just had him do this because I bought this footage of
Okay.
of the trees there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I bought the footage because that's kind of the vibe I wanted to go for.
I feel you.
And then I just underlaid his lyrics on it. So
Nice. So you know how to edit too? You know how to
yeah,
Dabble a little bit?
Yeah, I edit everything.
Premiere?
I edit all this. Oh, I actually use Final Cut.
Final Cut?
Yeah.
X?
I started on Final Cut 7
Okay, nice.
when I was going to film school, and then Final Cut 10 came out, and I was like, fuck it, I'll stick to Final Cut. And now I'm too deep in the game to want to have the learning curve of learning.
Premiere? I mean, if you did Final Cut 7, Premiere's kind of similar, man. Like, really similar. Just the shortcuts are different. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's
New
what was
stuff is
weird
actually
too. When
pretty
10
crazy.
came out, I was like, this looks like fucking iMovie. But
It
it's
is,
gotten
yeah.
it's I've gotten so used to it that I can crank stuff out now. But
I
I
feel
know
it.
I know that the other like Premiere is definitely Premiere. Like it's definitely
Well,
better.
yeah, but I mean, but if you're doing simple stuff, it doesn't. You don't have to go too crazy. With
I'm not doing anything too crazy.
yeah,
It's
that
like-
should be fine. Yeah,
and I've even started using a cell phone a lot more. I got the 11, wherever,
same.
and like
What color you got?
I got the black.
Oh, I got the purple.
Oh, nice.
This guy got the
Oh, you
red
got
one.
the thing on the back too. Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, you got the case?
yeah,
case?
yeah,
Oh no.
Oh, I had to.
Oh, you
this
bought
kit-
that.
This is a process, but yeah, the fucking I've been
Promoting
liking it because I have my Canon 70D and I'd usually use like my
the 70.
70. Yeah,
I got the 60D.
yeah, and it
Oh.
looks good with if you have a prime lens on there. It
Mhm.
still looks fucking cleaner than this, but it's so easy now to just set this up
Yeah.
on a little tripod right here. Even the audio is pretty fucking good.
It is. It
Like
is.
I'm blown away by how good it is. I'm like, I'll lose a little quality to just expedite content.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
how I feel.
you're
different.
looking at it at this size anyways. Most
Yeah.
people are looking at it on this little screen. It really doesn't matter at
Yeah.
that point. I mean, especially if they're going to look at it for however long they're going to look at it for. I mean,
It's like I go to your point too. I go to my analytics and I see like desktop versus mobile. I think mobile's like 85 up to 90% of
yeah.
consumption. You know, like you're saying, it's like
That doesn't really, like, again, it doesn't matter. It's about the content. As long as you have good, decent audio, the video could be kind of crap and it'll still be okay, man.
yeah.
That goes for anything, I feel. Like the way we saw, like, Blair Witch Project, like the first kind of crazy, weird, and it was all over the place, but the audio was good. You know, it was big. Just like
Yeah.
that. It's like anything.
And that's where it's hard too, being like people who know quality, like who know cameras or, you know, film and editing.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I've been so hesitant. I just recently started doing more cell phone content, but I'm like,
Mhm.
I want to bring the best audio and visual that I personally can,
Yeah.
you know, using a mic and whatever. But now I've just been like, I'm just trying to crank.
I feel you.
Yeah. So it's a hard line, but I even ask people in videos, I'm like, so does it matter to you guys? Like this video, I'm using a prime lens. I'm on a mic right now.
Mm.
And then people are like, no, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
It's yeah, man. It's more like us, the ones that know the
Yeah.
industry and just seeing it like from behind the scenes, kind of, you know, are more critical of it all.
What did you guys on your YouTube channel? What did you guys film that on that?
A 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did that a while ago. I got to get back on it. I'm gonna produce more content this year. We both are. We're gonna just kind of crank out more videos, more everything, because
I think
people
you guys could get
want
really
it.
good. Yeah, you could get really good conversions through YouTube on your guys' stuff.
I don't doubt that at all, bro. I mean, it's kind of the one thing that we've been a little lagging on, but
Yeah,
we're gonna get there.
Yeah,
It's just more running the business.
Yeah, that's where it's hard too, huh? It's like you guys are already going overtime, full time. It's hard sometimes to justify making a piece of content where there's no immediate.
Well, I mean, no, man. Honestly, it's just you're tired. You're tired.
Yeah,
One of them days you have some time, you want to just hang out and be relaxing, but you know, it's not like that. You got to push harder. You got to keep going further. We've been going hard for the last year. It's just that's why right now we're kind of out of steam a little bit, but we got to get back on it because there's no stopping. You can't stop. Not in this world.
it's got to be consistent, and that's the thing
Yeah.
too with the podcast, especially is at least having one a week, and then on my True Buds TV channel, 2 videos a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the consistency of just, and it just helps me. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just keep cranking. But you guys are working on the vaccine level more than me in terms of the business side and actually having
Yeah.
tangible products that you're selling a lot of, you know. So
Yeah.
it's hard to find that.
I mean, yeah, but you got to do it though because content is king, and the more content you have, the more people are gonna be able to find you.
Yeah.
Like you, I'm sure. Like, what episode is this? What am I on?
This will be number 14, I think.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it'll be 14 here because I have one
Okay.
dropping tomorrow. That Cool Nerd Weed Show episode I did,
Nice.
and then this will be coming up. This one will drop next Wednesday,
Okay.
and then yeah.
You mean this Wednesday when they watch it? Right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the cool thing about the studio that I do have the capability to go live.
Oh, nice.
So I could go live. I could be live right now on other platforms, but I'm still kind of trying to figure it out because with that, I want to break down clips because I'll do a clip on the
Yeah.
TV channel and then I'll do the full episode, and then I also, for every episode, I'll write up all the show notes. I
Okay.
can only use so many characters or words. But I will watch the whole episode and then I'll type up, you know, the gist of what we're talking about, main points, blah, blah, you know, for SEO, for Google, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify,
Okay.
just for that like SEO juice.
Yeah.
And then I'll break it down into clips. Like you're saying, to the point of content, it's like, dude, sometimes like on average, I guess I'd say with each podcast episode, I'm putting in on the back end at least, you know, 4 hours at least
Of content out there?
of just to go through the whole thing.
Okay.
Write the whole show notes, break up the
Oh,
clips.
okay. You mean your time?
Yeah, edit it on each platform. Like it takes time, you know, just
definitely.
even do one episode. So
Yeah, man. It's a tough thing, and I'm glad you're doing it too. Someone's got to do it, bro. So
with your guys' podcast, you're thinking doing like just a in-home little studio spot. Which
yeah,
is the way to do
pretty
it,
much.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have kind of a 2-story old home that we rent out.
Nice.
It's kind of really shitty, man. Oh man, it was terrible when we first moved in. It just smelled terrible inside. Like there was rat homes all over the house. Like literally above the kitchen, there was rat nests. I mean, there was feces and piss everywhere, bro.
Damn.
We had to clean it. We had to clean it because the landlord kind of sucks, and he doesn't give a shit. And we were give us a good deal, so we were like, screw it, let's do it. We'll
Fuck
do it
it,
ourselves.
yeah.
And I mean, we're still cleaning the damn thing, but
Having
It
two
was worth
stories
it.
though, having that space is nice.
oh man, there's a huge backyard. We're fixing it up.
I'm
We have
jealous, bro.
we have our studio in the backyard now that my brother wants to do a YouTube channel. So it's like gaming and like what is it? Kind of punishment. So they were like playing like first episode is gonna probably drop like in 2 weeks or so. But it's like they're playing the Super Mario Kart, and then they get shocked with shock collars if they get hit.
Oh damn! That's
It was terrible, man. Poor one of the dudes got shot so many times.
oh shit. That sounds like something. That sounds like it would get a lot of traction though.
I mean, yeah, I showed it to a couple of gamers and other people, and they love it, man. They're like, this is awesome. Like, we need more. So that's one thing we're also going to do, and hopefully under our brand, Caligars TV, and we'll be able to put it out there, too,
Okay.
and have more content on there. Because that the whole, coming from the film and TV side, we want to put just fun content out there, too. And that's what people want to watch,
Yeah.
They don't want to just watch us rolling up all the time. They want to see dumb stuff. They want to see fun stuff.
Yeah. They want to see crazy shit like you're
Yeah.
saying with the when you said Mario
bunch of
Kart
stuff.
though, and I'm drinking this Heineken. This is the first beer I've ever had on a podcast. Have you ever played drunk driving with Mario Kart?
Drunk driving.
So it's
What's that?
I was introduced to this by my boy. You crack a beer at the beginning of the game, and then before you finish the Mario Kart 3 round, whatever the game is, you have to have the beer finished.
The round. Okay.
So some dudes would pound the beer at the beginning,
Oh, we're gonna take that idea now.
or
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Or some dudes would like do it like you get thrown off. Here's my method: when I would get thrown off the track or I'd get hit, I would take a quick couple gulps.
Nice. Yeah.
Or some people would wait at the end of the finish line and chug it, but it was just a fun way. Like I never played a video game drinking game.
That's kind
Drunk
of cool.
driving. I was like,
Yeah.
it was tons of fun, bro. I introduced
is
it to my
fun.
family when I went back. Like, this is fucking awesome.
Why didn't we do that when we were growing up?
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Shit.
shit. But it's a funny little game.
Well, I'm gonna take that idea now. You're gonna see it on there.
Nice, man.
A little twist, but I think there's someone trying to come in.
We
One
got
of our producers here. But yeah, man, it's different things like that. What's what we're trying to do, at the house. That's where we're just trying to be creative and trying to grow the business, and push it more and more. Just me and this guy for now, but my brother's gonna come along hopefully.
that's awesome. You guys have that spot, and love to do like a collab on some cool video there. Or
Yeah,
something,
we can do stuff,
But,
man. I mean, I'm always down.
I'm always open for.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm always down to do whatever's different in you, man. So,
Hell
that's
yeah,
what
man.
I'm up for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to make those videos. Like I was saying with these, I'm excited to puff this one tonight. I'm excited to share this with some friends.
For sure, man. It's gonna be a good burn. I mean, might have been in there maybe a little longer than it should be, but it should still be good. It should still get you really stoned.
And now on here, is this your guys' logo?
No, that's kind of a side logo because we were trying to just sell those, but it didn't work out.
Okay, cool.
Because just
Legalities.
yeah, but our path is on the legal side. I feel a lot of too many terrible things in the illegal side.
We've seen a lot
recently,
or in the legal too, like with
legal side.
with like illegal grows and factories
Yeah.
and all this shit.
I was talking about more personal too, but yeah, I mean it's just terrible. I mean, I got
So what were you saying?
too many times. Just a lot. I've been screwed a lot, man, and just situations that I've been put into that were kind of life threatening. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm a little weird because I have friends that are really hood and friends that are really upscale. So in everything between, being in LA, that's kind of it's a good thing and a bad thing. Because I've seen a lot of different things, man. Been in $1 million homes, partying, and also been in the behind the dumpster, drinking beer with some friends or something. So it's yeah, man. The illegal side of that stuff is kind of tough because there was one moment, man, that was kind of a life-threatening situation for other people, not for me, and I was kind of not having it. Yeah, it was terrible, man. I don't really want to go into detail, but
that's
it was
cool. So then that's when you kind of
kinda
I'm
stopped.
taking a step back. And,
Yeah, because that's not who I am. I'm a good-hearted person, so I kind of dealing with that kind of stuff. No, thank you. I was taking this kind of just starting this. After that, it kind of just it flipped. This worked. I've always been an entrepreneur, been hundreds of ideas and hundreds of jobs that like just didn't pan out, like or businesses that I created didn't pan out. But this one stuck around, pun intended.
Hey, hell yeah, man! And there's no doubt in my mind that it will continue to do so, man.
Definitely. No, this is you guys. You'll enjoy it. Try it out. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. That's guaranteed.
Real shit.
Yeah, shipping. You can even keep it and still use it, and we'll give you your money back. And don't do that. I mean, don't be.
But you would be cool if I did take some of these and did for part of my next giveaway if I included some of this in there.
Away. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
It's all yours here, man.
You're showing me love. I want to show love
Appreciate
to all
it.
the true buds and trying to get them, acquainted with the product as well.
And I'm sure they're gonna love it, bro. So if you need more, just let me know. I'll get you some more.
All right, man. Yeah, I want to figure out however I can help anyway, man. It's like, yeah. Well, when if I hit you up like, yo, man, I found a place where I can get your product in.
I'll get you a cut and you get paid.
Word.
Honestly, anybody out there,
Fuck
if
yeah.
you find a spot, we'll give it to you at a price. You can give it to them at a little higher price, and you can get paid. Don't be greedy. Don't give it to them too much.
Yeah,
I'll give you the numbers, but let's talk. If you want to, we'll talk, and we'll see what works well.
It's motivation to any entrepreneur listening right now.
Definitely. And it's a good. I mean, it sells itself. Once you tell someone what it does and what's it for, they fall in love with it. Just be like, yeah, they'll fall in love. I've never had anyone be like, no, this is lame. Only people that said that to me are people that didn't know, didn't smoke.
Yeah.
That was it.
There's like...
They just didn't realize what it was. But everybody else, like our distributors, the first time I went to them, they buy it. And then they're like, yeah, they love it. Then they come back to us, and now almost every week they buy fresh batches from us just because they need it. Pre-rollers love it. You roll a lot of backwoods, like pre-rollers, like Hollywoods and all those pre-roll companies. That's who buys a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Nice, man. That's cool that it's like the commercial level.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we still do it kind of more homemade, style, but we would keep it clean place, clean kitchen. We have a kitchen that we go into and we rent out.
Nice.
There's all clean, safe, pretty much for the most part. I mean, nothing you smoke is safe. So. Yeah, it's smoke, it's going into your lungs.
It's like, what?
Yeah, so people always say, is it safe to smoke? It's like, nothing's safe to smoke, but this is allowed to, to smoke with. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's no real harmful chemicals.
Yeah, for some reason, when you're saying safe to smoke, for some reason I pictured my fucking little brother, like we were at a camp out. He thought it'd be a smart idea to try to smoke a fucking paper plate.
You know what's funny about that, man?
And this dude's dying.
What, did he actually smoke it?
He like rolled it up. Nothing was inside.
Oh,
he's
okay.
like, I'm like, dude, you're smoking fucking
paper. Not even paper, whatever that is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just random, but it was funny.
Well, I was in the Boy Scout once. I was in the Boy Scouts, and then we went camping once, and a buddy of mine, I don't know what an idiot he was, but he grabbed poison oak and like started to smoke the damn thing.
Damn.
And then like I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like the rest of the rest of the camping trip, like he had just poison oak, rashes all over his hands and kind of his throat tickling. It was the dumbest thing ever. And we were like 12, 13. And I was
I always wondered that weird
so
enough
dumb.
that like if he got it in his lungs, like did he get
he inhaled a couple of times, but I don't know what could have happened. Maybe it didn't, like you burn it, maybe it didn't affect it. It was more so like all over his face, like on his mouth, on his hands, everywhere. So I don't know. He didn't die. I mean, he survived the trip.
That shit's still ingrained in that dude's head too. I had a fucking lawnmower guy back in Jersey who would cut our lawn, and it didn't affect him. Poison oak's the one that grows on the tree, correct? Like the furry shit.
Because
the poison ivy's on the ground. Whatever the one that's on the tree, I think is the poison oak. But I would see this fool just going up to our trees and ripping it off barehanded.
Oh wow!
And if we touch that shit, we get fucked up. I'm like, damn, this guy's fucking hard ass.
Why would he do that?
Because it didn't affect him.
Okay.
He didn't get he was not.
Yeah,
it's
whatever it
interesting.
is.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Shout out to you, Pat Tucker, you crazy motherfucker.
That's crazy,
damn,
man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, those rashes. Yeah, those are pretty terrible. I've gotten poisoned before too, and it's not fun. So
you know what's hardcore in New
lucky.
Jersey that a bunch of my family members have had?
Yeah.
Lyme disease.
Lyme disease.
Yeah, it's from the ticks.
Maybe we should get.
No, it's got to come from a tick.
Okay.
I lucked out. But in New Jersey, it's like super hardcore, bro. Like one of my brothers, half of his face went paralyzed for a week.
Oh wow.
My other brother like was crawling up the stairs and shit. Like
Okay.
Lyme disease is some real shit.
That's okay. I never heard of that.
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
man.
So
that's terrible.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But
So
they're okay now
Yeah, yeah. They're
Okay.
they're chilling. Well, one of my brothers, when he walks upstairs now, all his joints crack.
because of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, so it's something that's in your body for life.
you gave him some weed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he gave me some weed back in the
okay.
day.
Okay, at least I'll get him some CBD too, man. There's a lot
Okay.
of out there. We have hookups to some distributors and wholesalers.
Well, it's actually funny that you say that because I'm talking to a I'm spacing out, but I'm about to do a collaboration with the CBD company who's doing pre-rolls. They might even use your product.
do they do joints? I mean,
Yeah,
paper-
it's
papers.
joints, and they have like it's all CBD, so it's legal in all 50 states.
Okay.
And they have like flour, distillate, and CBD oil, and it's called
nice.
Hemping 2020 hemping or something.
Okay. No, I've never heard of them.
They're sending me out a pack next week, and
nice.
just gonna do a video and maybe
Mhm.
do some sponsorships on this podcast. But
That sounds pretty good, man. Yeah, I mean, we could talk. See, because we have some companies. We actually try to do a CBD line of like health beauty products for women,
okay,
but not under us. Like more, we have family members that want to get into it. So
nice, man.
yeah, well, I mean, we could talk. Get you some beauty products too if you want.
Hey, man, you know I need them, man.
Yeah.
Out here in LA, dude. Just no, my girl would like that shit though,
Yeah,
because
it helps with the bags in your eyes. I feel
yeah,
like
that's what I
Cole
need.
was telling me
That's what I need, man.
his sister got
Shit.
some, and she put some underneath and worked.
Shit, hook me up with that, because that's where I get fucked up. I'll be like going to an audition or something, and I'll be like, I'm not high, but I feel like I look high as fuck.
I mean, you look
Like,
high right now.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what.
I'm a little high right now,
bro.
but-
Ever since like, well, yeah, maybe I am actually, because I didn't smoke earlier. But like, ever since like I was a kid though, even in like 5th and 6th grade, like kids would be like, "You look like fucked up." Like,
just
like,
your shape of your eyes.
Yeah, just like my shape of my face. Like, are you like? They're like, you look like you're like high or something. And they didn't even like. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even know. So yeah.
Oh man, I can see it. I can.
It's
I
meant
can
to
see
be,
it.
I guess,
It's
that I
your
say
eyes,
hi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, hey, man, thanks for coming out again
Oh,
today,
definitely,
bro.
man. This was fun.
I'm excited to put the GLUEGAR to the test. I'm making some videos, like
shot.
I said. I'm gonna smoke this one tonight. This looks nice. Go make your own fat motherfucker. What's this one? The 7-gram gar?
No, that's a 1 ouncer.
Oh shit! Yeah.
This is the 8 gram.
Okay. Roll up a one ouncer. This will make any occasion lit.
Yeah.
I think I'm
You gonna give it
I
a
might
shot?
bring this to my fucking wedding this year, man. I'm getting married, bro.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, I might fucking bring one of these.
Nice, bro. Yeah. When are you getting married?
September is the tentative
Okay.
date.
Well, congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. It's the first time I've actually put it out there, and it feels weird saying that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now it's on the internet. It's everywhere.
Now it's live.
It's everywhere now.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, hey,
Cool, bro.
thanks for chilling on True Buds TV, everybody. Thanks again to Caligars,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Really appreciate you guys coming out today. And once again, everything will be in the info description. Hit up Caligars.com to get your glue on. Roll up a fatty and personally hit me up to let me know how fucking good it was. All right.
And remember, stop smoking spit.
For real. Don't smoke that spit.
Thanks,
Just
guys.
get lit.
Oh, that's pretty good. See you guys.
Go to hi.eaze.com/truebuds. Get that discount. Smoke one up.